just from the leadership and generate the top 5 and send it like this.
Really solve the problem, because there are problems in both sides, in the user side and the operator side. The operator didn't want to come out of their regular billing system, the SMS, because they were making money out of it. They don't want to change it. And the user is also happy because he loves the show, and he wants to relate himself to Abhijit Sawant, and he wants to make him win. So he is not getting anything after all. So this is something which is a lifesaver, or it's a gift for the user. Here, if you see the final information sent to the SMS only, the user pays 3 rupees or 5 rupees for the SMS. But ultimately he is getting a lot of things. He is getting to see the video, the performances, and while seeing, he can vote for it. That's a very real life experience. You watch on a TV, or maybe you miss the show next day. Your friend tells you, Abhijit Sawant ne kya gaya. So you say, okay, I should send him an SMS. But here it's real life. You see, okay, wow, I can vote for him. You can also include things like rank your idol, which you saw, right? Rank your idol is basically, see, when you vote, you become indifferent for all of them, right? It's a vote for all of them. But there might be a situation where you do prioritize on your likings for people or understand. So there can be this new concept called rank your idol. If your ranking matches with the actual ranking, you become eligible for a prize or something. So with SMS it's very difficult to remember all the codes and send. Okay, but here it's a real life interface. You choose SMS gets generated and you send it. Right? So that was the idea behind creating this application. And the objective behind showing this to you is there's a lot of space where you can use Flashlight and create real, compelling, useful experiences and applications which will really help the users. And maybe even this kind of application can be used by cable can take it, or Sony broadcasting television can take it. And maybe there might be less penetration on the phones. But okay, phones which does not have flash might send the same SMS. But why are you punishing people who have smartphones or good phones which already have flash? You can always solve them with such kind of applications, right? So that was the idea behind it. Yeah. So any questions for this demo? This is it's a prototype. Working application can only happen if the broadcast is big, because here the content provider is someone else. The broadcaster should agree to it and they should take it. So it's an idea that I just wanted to share, that things can be done through Flashlight in this way also. Right? So any other questions? I think we are done, and I have some resource slide which you can note down. There are 2 books which I recommend for Flashlight development or flash development for the phone or devices. The first one is Foundation Flash for Mobile Devices. This was published in 2006, and it was actually one co-author is my friend, and it is Friends of AD publication. The second book which just released this August, and this is a very exhaustive book. The same authors have written it one extra author there. So this just came out in 2009 August, and it is combined with Adobe Press publication also. Adobe Press is again a publication that we have, and this book is called Advanced Flash Devices, and this will touch base upon the flash development part also, which was recently announced. So these 2 books are very nice and good to have. You can either have a physical book from Amazon, or you can look out for the e-books. Some links. First is this one. This link is pretty exhaustive. You go in there, you will find things there. Lot of showcase applications that have been done all across the globe. Applications that have won awards. Applications that are done for different locales. You will get all those examples here, and you will actually get things like lists of mobile phones which support Flashlight, those things. There are a lot of white papers and PDFs there. The second one is this one. This is basically the developer connection. There's a portal called developer connection where we maintain a forum where for different technologies flashlight, flash, and all the other technologies. People come in and write tutorials for, and that is scrutinized and approved by the doping guys, and then we put it up there. There are real good tutorials there, and it varies from beginner level to advanced level. So you can take that also into consideration. And the last one is this one. Okay, this guy is again online friend of mine. His name is Alejandro Pache, or you can say. So he runs this Viscero.org, and this site is pretty exhaustive. It's the number one flashlight blogs, you can say, on the internet, and you will find a lot of information there. So anything happening in the flashlight world, or anyone who has made an application say in Sweden, they might know this guy because he's a very famous guy, and they will send that application snapshot and about the application link to this guy, and he'll blog about it. So this can be a central repository for you to check out all the flashlight happenings across the globe. So yeah, this was the last thing. Okay, we have had a lot of questions, but if you have any questions for the last session now, you can ask. Because I am done. I suppose you have written down the email ID that I had written down, so you can get in touch with us. The other thing is, a lot of engineering, different engineering guys sit in the Bangalore office. So if you have questions related to any specific thing, you can write it to us. We can connect to the actual guy, and you can get the answer. Okay, so thank you. Any more questions, right?
Applause is for your creative work on class.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, so you're saying the presentation was not good?
No.
Okay.
In that case, I think we need to give one more round of applause formally. Amazing amount of energy, amazing passion and commitment to his work. Really, I think we've had an excellent day. What I'd like to point out is that Viscero.org is one of the most popular sites on Momo Global Blog Hive also. So if ever you go to Momo Global site, which is hosted out of Helsinki, you'll find this resource. So you know that when an authority underwrites that, that's really one of the first places to go. One of the other challenges is that while a lot of information is available already, for people who are starting out, it's very difficult to swim in an ocean and try to get what you want. So it's also a good practice to build that information bottom up. So I've just discussed this with Raghu and Devashish. We installed a forum on Momo Bangalore site, and you build it up. With this workshop as a context, Devashish has agreed to moderate it to begin with. As time goes, we will see it will simply become self-selecting. Having said that, to respect all the other, platforms, means, methods available, Momo Bangalore and the community at large, since it has no specific allegiances, you will also see Silverlight, you will also see, Symbian. So, from a community standpoint, there is a go-to place from where we can deviate to other sources. So that's really what we are building out, and in that, this workshop was the first of its kind. So look forward to next workshop from Microsoft, next workshops from Nokia, and what we would like to do is actually, once these workshops are done, bring people like Devashish or Bijoy Paul, if you know from Microsoft, on one stage and let the community interact, so that we also are able to get a perspective of contemporary platforms and technologies at one shot. That also adds value. But this must be done after enough study has been done on each of the individual platforms. So that's really the plan, what we will drive. And with that, I think I will